Hello, everybody. Welcome, one and all. My name is Chris. This is the Cool and Common Stream. It is time for Friday Night Comics. Tonight, it is an Avengers Fest. We're going to take this first handful of Avengers. We're going to start it at $1. Dollar starts for the first handful of Avengers. And I've got them organized by year and all that, but not this first handful. So we're just going to throw them out there for $1. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. I simulcast all of my Whatnot shows on YouTube. If you're watching there live, come on, hit that QR code or click that link. Come and join us here on Whatnot. It does not cost anything to join. And if you join through my link, you'll get like a $15 first purchase credit after your first purchase. I get a little kickback too. It's a fun thing. So come on by, check it out. All right, enough yapping. Let's get this show going, my friends. We are going to start it out, like I said, with dollar starts on this first random handful of Avengers. So let's get it going. After this little handful, we'll run through some of the sets and all that. All right. Avengers number 13, World War III, part 2 of 4. Looking pretty nice in the bag and board. Every comic I do sell will come with a brand new bags and boards. Alright, so let's start it up here. 10 seconds. Dollar starts. Just to get the wheel greased here. Let's get it going. Blue Cow Comics, welcome. We're doing Avenger Night here on the Cool and Common stream. And we're just grabbing dollar starts here on this first handful of comics just to get the juices flowing. Double-sided flip New Avengers number 3 Great Sentry on the front. Cap and Black Widow on the back. I kind of like the Sentry picture better. Let's go with that. $1, 10 seconds on the first handful of Avengers. I usually don't do theme shows like this. Usually it's just a random short box every Friday night. But as I get more organized, I think I'm going to start doing more like this. I might keep Fridays for the general short box, the potpourri of all kinds of comics, and then throw in a theme show like this on another day. Maybe we'll get 2 nights of comics here on Whatnot. We'll see. New Avengers number 28, $1, 10 seconds. Oh, I got a great cover coming up. Number 31. Number 31 is a great cover. Do you know it? It's the Elektra getting skewered cover. Pretty graphic for a cover of the Avengers. Very nice. $1. These are not dollar bin books, but they're going for dollar bin prices tonight. Lame Train, what's up? Good to see you. All right. That was 28, or 31 rather. Here's 29. $1, 10 seconds. Hope everybody had a nice week. We have hit the weekend. Thank goodness. Whew. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you got some good plans for the weekend. This is New Avengers 32. Check out Spider-Woman. Very nice, very nice. Number 32, New Avengers. Start it up. The rest of this short box, after we get through this handful here at the beginning, the rest of this short box is organized by year. New Avengers 30. You can tell this handful here is not in any particular order. All right, next. Marvel Adventures number 4, an all ages comic. These were kind of the kid friendly version that Marvel put out. I actually gave a good friend of mine a handful of these for his grandson, and his grandson loves them. Loves them. Great way to get kids to read, as always. Nico, hello. All right, next. Avengers number 11. Yes, still that Simonson run. Pretty nice cap there. Avengers 11, $1, 10 seconds. All right, this next one is a very special comic, a very special episode of the Avengers. This is the Marvel salute to the real heroes, the men and women of the U.S. military. All right, one of the special interests. Kind of like on occasion, it was like there's the Spider-Man don't smoke, and there was the don't drink, and there's the, all that. So this is just the salute to the military. $1, 10 seconds. Up and running. I actually have a nice little collection in my personal collection of those kind of comics. You know, the X-Men say don't litter. That kind of stuff. Any older ASM or Daredevil? I do not. Thanks, Kara Comics, for asking. I appreciate it. No, not tonight. Not tonight, my friend. Give me a follow, though. I do. I will be bringing some. I'm actually doing a comic book show in a couple of weeks, a local show. So a lot of that stuff is boxed up and ready to go. But just, yeah, give me a follow, throw down some bookmarks. You can send me a message. Let me know what specific issues, if any, you're looking for, and I'll be happy to try to help. All right. That was another number 11. How about this one? 2015, Avengers number 1. That's a little more than $1. $1, 10 seconds. All right, next, Avengers number 13, 314, guest starring Spider-Man. Okay, we're back into that old school original set. Here we go. 326, Avengers 326, Captain America, Thor, Cersei, Vision, She-Hulk. $1, 10 seconds on Avengers 326. Victorious, what is up? Good to see you. Doing a little Avengers show tonight. Starting out this first handful, all for $1. Avengers 327, guest starring Iron Man. $1, 10 seconds, 327. Every comic book you receive will have brand new bags and boards. So even if you see it bagged and boarded here, these are not my original bags and boards. They will receive brand new, fresh, crispy bags and boards. Avengers 328, that's a minor key. The Origin of Rage. He's just misunderstood. Any Witcher? Nas, what's up? How you doing tonight, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for asking. No Witcher tonight. No Witcher tonight. As a matter of fact, I think I only have one Witcher, and it's packed up with my books going to a comic book show in a couple weeks. All right, we're going to run Avengers 330 for $1. This is the last dollar special, and then we'll hit the rest of this long box. We haven't even hit the long box yet. These are just the ones that wouldn't fit in the long box. All right. Let's hit the reset on the pricing. We're going up to $3 a book now. I know, a massive $3 a book. I do use flat rate shipping in all my shows. Once you hit that fourth comic, you'll have completed your total of $9 and change on shipping, and shipping will be zero after that. All right. This first lot of comics, the original run of Avengers from 1963 to 1996, number 1 to 402. We're going to start here with number 271. Spine is looking nice. The Avengers, number 271. $3, 10 seconds. Trippy, hello, good to see you. Music Fiend Addict, MFA. Hey, I'm doing a CD show on Sunday, my friend. Don't miss it. Got to send out some reminders. I haven't done a music show in a while, so looking forward to that on Sunday. But right now, it's all about the Avengers. Avengers, 278. 10 seconds. Up and running. Trey, good to see you. Thanks for coming on in. Next, Avengers 279. Who's going to lead the Avengers? Last few seconds. All right. Avengers 280 newsstand. A couple of minor spine ticks right there and there. Avengers 280. Jeffrey, how's it going? Got another copy of 280. 281. Great She-Hulk cover here. Black Knight, newsstand. Nice one. Avengers 281. $3, 10 seconds. Okay, that's the newsstand. Here's the standard. 281. Let's jump to 282. Year of the Reader, 1987. Nobody told me that was the year of the Reader, otherwise I would have read more. $3, 10 seconds. Avengers number 282. Up and running. Alright, another 282. How about a little 286 action? $3, 10 seconds. Alright, from 286 we jump into the 300s. Avengers number 305. Avengers 305. $3 start. 10 seconds. Okay, that's 305. Here is Avengers 306. $3, 10 seconds. All right, two more on the table, much more to come. This is 311. Most of the spines on these are flawless. Really nice. Avengers 311, $3, 10 seconds. Jan Walter, hello. Hello, hello. All right, Avengers 313. 313. White Vision on the cover in this one. Up and running. So I've been spending a lot of time prepping for this upcoming comic book show. All right, let's get these down here. 313, 311, 306, 305, 286, 282. So nice I bought it twice. 281. So nice I bought it twice. 280. So nice I bought it twice. That's thrice I bought it twice. 279. 278. 271. All right, I still have some more from this first run of the Avengers. All right, so again, this is still the 63 to 96 run, which went 402 issues. All right, here is another 331. Okay, we had a previous issue with the origin of Rage. Here's the follow on 331. Avengers 331, 10 seconds. Andrew John, good to see you. Doing an all Avengers show tonight. I don't usually do theme shows like this. Andy Kubert cover here, 334. Oh, nice. I like the Quicksilver there. Nice. $3, 10 seconds. So yeah, a little bit something special, a little something different on a Friday. Avengers 335. Got some nice runs in these. The Collection Obsession Part 1, Collection Obsession Part 2. $3, 10 seconds. Jayhawk, hello. All right. That was 335. We jump up to 340. Beautiful cover with the wasp on here. Real nice. That sucker's mint. Near mint on this one. Wow, $3, 10 seconds. So I've been diligently digging through boxes. I'm trying to decide what to bring to the next comic book show I'm participating in. It's going to be a 2-day show in Allentown. at the Allentown Fairgrounds. All right, it's actually at the Agricultural Center on the fairgrounds. So it's an indoor show. It's in a huge facility, the same one that holds the Allentown Paper Show, which I also do twice a year. Last year this was a 1-day show. This year it's a 2-day show. And for the comic book show that I did 2 weeks ago, I did not bring any DC comics with me. So I'm trying to correct that. Right now I've got 2.5 long boxes full of bagged, boarded, ready to sell DC comics. Avengers 349. Let's do it. $3, 10 seconds. So I'm bringing the big three. I got Superman, I got Batman, I got Wonder Woman. But I brought some oddball stuff. Blue Devil. I got a whole set of Blue Devil in there. Villain chillin'. What's up? All right, here's a big one. Avengers 350. This has the wraparound. Look at this. Look at this pull-out cover. Awesome. There it is. It's like, look, here's books you're never going to own, but we want to show you what the covers look like. Check it out. Oh, Letterman! Letterman! The Letterman. Did you ever see? Oh, last night, Stephen Colbert had David Letterman on. Oh my God, it was amazing. Letterman came on. He was the only guest for the whole show, and he went full Letterman. He went full Letterman. They ended up throwing Stephen Colbert's chairs off the top of the Ed Sullivan Theater. Oh my God, it was hysterical. After they took the chairs away, uh, Letterman and Colbert going, they sat in the middle of the audience. He's like, well, where are we going to sit? So Letterman's like, follow me. He goes right into the middle of the seats. Two people get up. He hands them like a wad of $100 bills. They're like, wow, thanks. They sat down in the middle of the theater. Oh, it was hysterical. All right. I got two of those number 350s. 351, Roz's Rage. All these Raws looking good. Avengers 351. $3, 10 seconds. Yeah, Colbert was. Oh man, it just brought me back to watching all those late night with David Letterman's and him in the Velcro suit jumping on the felt bullseye. All right, this is one of the freakier Avengers covers. Welcome to our feast of death. The eyes on the tips of the fingers. That's freaky. I might have to use that in a Halloween prop. That's a great idea, actually. I do have some eyes that look like that. All right, 354. Come on now. You gotta prep for Halloween all year round. $3, 10 seconds. Stuff like that inspires me. Now I'll find like a rubber. I'll find an old like rubber hand or something like that, or a glove. Fill it with foam. Cut the tips off. Put the eyeballs on the end. That would be great. Maybe I'll do that. If I do that, I'm gonna bring it. If I do that, I'm gonna bring it back to this show with that comic. We'll see. We'll see if I get a chance. Avengers 355. Okay, so far, I am not disappointed in these spines. All these Raws are in real nice shape. Avengers 355. So yeah, it was fun seeing Letterman. Letterman just like took over the show. You could tell. I don't know if it was a complete setup, but when he first came out, Colbert was trying to ask him, some questions, and Letterman just kept cutting him off in the middle of the question and going off on some side thing, and just classic David Letterman. God, he was so good. All right, that was 355. Now we're going to jump up to 362. Again, this is the original run. 63 to 96, issues 1 through 402. We're in the 300s now. Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I can't complain either. I'm doing good. Having fun. Hanging out with comics. Now it just happens to be Avengers Day, all right? I'm not selling the Avengers Annual I bought from you. At least not today. Newsstand 364. I really like that Tom Holland cover, man. That Holland cover is hot. All right. Speaking of Avengers Annuals, Avengers Annual number 16. Guest starring West Coast Avengers, the original Captain Marvel, Dracula, Hyperion, the Green Goblin, the Swordsman, Nighthawk, and many more. 1987's Avengers Giant-Sized Annual. Yes, I did like it very much. Thank you. Can't stick around. Getting up early to drive to a comic shop. Grand opening. Ooh, nice. What state is it in? You driving north, south, or west? The official Marvel Index to the Avengers, number 5, Bel Air, Maryland. Ooh, okay. Nice wraparound cover on this one. Yeah, give me a report. Let me know how it is. Maybe it's your next show, or if you come back here next week. I'd love to hear about it. They're doing like a bunch of specials and giveaways and stuff. Official Marvel Index to the Avengers, number 5. MacMan Comics, they sell on here, is opening their first brick and mortar shop. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's cool. MacMan Comics. I've been in a couple of their shows. MacMan Comics. Let me write that down. Yeah, that's interesting. I can't lie. It's funny you say that because the last couple of weeks, there's a couple of storefronts in town that are empty right now, and I think, man, if I didn't have my day job and if I had a little bit of money squared away, so squirreled away somewhere, I might want to see what it costs to rent that space and just fucking go for it. It is tempting. I know it's not easy and it's a lot of fucking work, but I got to admit, the kid in me says, "Come on, you can do it." All right, that's the Guide to the Avengers 5, Annual 16, 364, 362, 355. Love that cover. 354. That's one of my favorites right there. 351. The big 350. Got two of those bad boys. 349. 345. 340. 335. 334. And 331. All right. That concludes tonight's offering of Volume 1 of the Avengers. But wait, that's not all. The first 30 people get a free t-shirt and a grab bag. They're going to have a bunch of long boxes with unprocessed books at 50 cents each. That's my kind of store opening. Woo, I like that. There's there's a store, there's a comic store I go to when I go to Lancaster, PA. There's a store there that's got trying to think, is it 50 or 25 cent long boxes? It's crazy. One time I went and he must have had like was like clearing house. He must have had like 15 long boxes. I was like, oh wow, cool. You know, because I went in. I'm like, hey, do you guys got dollar boxes? And he's like, no, we have 25-cent boxes. They're in the other room. I was like, what? So yeah, every once in a while you find that. That's pretty cool. All right. Up next, the 1998 to 2004 run of the Avengers. Believe it or not, that ran 503 issues, number 1 to 503. I'm going to start it up with number 57. Yeah, even better is right. Hell yeah. Oh, so interestingly, here's Avengers 62, Legacy 477. That's what TBC and Crofton does during the holidays. Their boxes that are normally $1 books, they mark down to 50 or 25 cents. Nice. So, took my wife out Wednesday for her birthday, and we ate at a local restaurant in town. And directly across the street from this restaurant, this is Avengers number 72, Legacy 487, Search for She-Hulk. Um, Directly across from this restaurant, there was an arcade, like an old school gaming arcade. Well, they went out of business, and the storefront's empty. But there's a big sign up front, coming soon. So I asked the waiter. I was like, "What's going on across the street?" I thought the arcade was still. He goes, "No, no, no. They left about a couple months ago." He goes, "Oddly." He goes, "Very oddly. There's a card store that's gonna open there." He goes, "I've never." So this guy's like 20 years old, maybe. He's like, "I've never seen like a card store before." And I'm like, "All right, dude, seriously." But I'm gonna have a local card store nearby soon, so that's gonna be kind of cool. There was no opening date, but I think I'm gonna be like you on opening day. I'm gonna be there. Avengers number 73. I think they found the She-Hulk. $3.10. Douglas, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in tonight. We're doing an all Avengers night, my friends. I've got all the volumes sitting here. Only a short box worth. We've already been through volume 1. Now we're on the 98 to 2004 series. Number 74. Hawkeye on the cover. Part 3 of the She-Hulk. Yeah, my closest. I've got 2 comic shows. My local comic shops, there's 2 of them. We don't have one in town. There's one like 20 minutes away north of here, and there's another one 20 minutes away south from here. So, yeah, an hour away. Yeah, that sucks. Marvel 75, Avengers number 75. The breakaway cover, continuing the story of She-Hulk. $3.10. All right, big departure in style. Here's issue number 75. Okay, a little cartoony, a little blocky. Here's issue number 76. A little bit of a difference. A little bit of a difference in art style. Legacy 491. We are on number 76. $3.10. Number 77. A little wasp action on the cover. $3.10. Got a little consecutive run here. 78. Up next, 79. I think I got this whole run of Lionheart of Avalon. 5-issue storyline, The Heart of Avalon. That was 79. Here's number 80, part 4 of 5. And number 81, Lionheart of Avalon, part 5 of 5. Finishing that storyline up. All right, Andrew. Yep. Have a great time this weekend. Sounds like a lot of fun. Enjoy. Hopefully, you get some good grabs out there. All right, buddy. Take care. Up next, Avengers number 82. With the crew. And number 83. This is a nice little run here. Check it out. $3, 10 seconds. Gargoyles to go. Good to see you. All right, 83. We're continuing with the run here. Number 84. Namor on the cover. Ergo Monk, good to see you. War Comics, welcome. Thanks for stopping on in. Appreciate it. Last few seconds on Avengers 84. All right, that was issue 499. Then what they do is they go 500. Okay? So that's 84 becomes 85, but they wanted to emphasize 500, right? So in that 1998 to 2004 run, okay, there aren't 503 individual issues. Okay, it goes from 1 to 83, 1 to 84, and then number 85 is 500. All right, Avengers 500. Then we've got Avengers 501. See, now they changed the numbering. Those sneaky bastards. Thank God I have my subscription to Cover Price. Helps me keep everything squared away and helps me figure out which comics go with which volumes and runs. It can get pretty confusing sometimes. Avengers number 501. So I'm very happy to say I have all the last copies of this run. There's 502. And last but not least, in the Avengers run from 1998 to 2004, issue 503. Up and running. All right, so let's run it backwards. 503, 502, 501, 500, which is really number 85 in this run. All right. But if we're going to stay with the legacy, let's see, I think they do stick with the legacy numbers, right? If we stick with the legacy numbers, for this run, I'm just going to call it after 500, 500, 501, 502, 503. All right. But here now we're going to go 85, 84, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 62, and 57. All right. So we kind of jumped into the middle of that one. All right. Up next. All right. 2004 6-issue series. I've only got number 1. 2004 is a 6-issue run of Avengers Thunderbolts, and this is number 1. Okay. Now, all right, here we go. 2010 run. 7, Red Hulk on the cover. John Romita Jr. Number 7, $3.10. Number 8, another John Romita Jr. cover. $3.10. Okay, then we hit number 10. A little bonus book in here too. Heroes for Hire number 1 in the back of that one. $3.10. Number 10 of the 2010 Avengers series. Number 11. All right, check it out. Number 12. This had to be some kind of cover. This had to become some kind of cover. Iron Man wearing the stones. Iron Man wearing the stones. Come on. I gotta look this up. I gotta look this one. I haven't looked up anything this whole show. This one I'm gonna look up just because of that cover. Avengers number 12, 2010 series. Let's get logged in here. Avengers number 12. Let's see. It is a key. Red Hulk joins the Avengers. Iron Man wields the Infinity Gauntlet. Yes. Woo. Yes, indeed. That is not a $3 book. But I'm going to run it now for $3 if anybody's interested. That's more like an $8 book. That's a great cover. Avengers number 18. Can't wait to go through this short box in a little more detail. This box is going to be primed and ready to go for the comic book show. Martin, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Disney Chuck, good to see you. Doing a little Avengers theme tonight. Right now we're up to the 2010 Avengers series. Book number 19. Doing $3 starts for 10 seconds. How you doing tonight, Martin? Timberwolves are losing. Oh, I meant to ask you. So what do you think about your new quarterback there in Minnesota, huh? What do you think about the... I want to hear about the Vikings. Avengers number 20. Gray Hulks everywhere. What quarterback? That's funny. Timberwolves down 13 at the half. Well, you never know. Don't count them out yet. Don't count them out yet. Great storm cover here. Avengers number 21. This is the 2010 Avengers series. $3, 10 seconds, up and running. Your former Arizona quarterback, who's now a Minnesota Viking. Avengers number 22. I got to tell you, okay, let's go a little. I got a little personal pet peeve I'd like to air here on Whatnot and in my YouTube simulcast. Okay, over here in Pennsylvania, Eastern Pennsylvania, our internet and our television provider is Xfinity. Kyler Murray, never heard of him. Avengers number 23. Uh, Xfinity Comcast is our service provider. A week and a half ago, I'm flipping through channels, and in the morning, as I'm getting ready for work, I usually flip on the NFL Network because I don't want to hear the news. So, so I am met by a blue screen and some words that say Xfinity is currently in a contract dispute with the NFL Network. Therefore, we will not be showing the NFL Network on the and for the immediate future, blah 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 blah. For more information, click here. I was like, fuck you guys. Avengers number 24. So immediately I hit I go, what the? Yeah, like AMC threatened, got into some pissing match with them years back when The Walking Dead was like the number one show on television. And they were like, we would get commercials. Xfinity wants to take away your Walking Dead. Write to your Xfinity CEO now and let him know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, out of the blue, they just fucking snatched my goddamn NFL Network. All right, this is a cool one. 24.1. That's 24. This is Avengers 24.1. Great vision cover. Now, what's interesting, the side switch here is with all those media acquisitions that occurred, the NFL Network is in a partnership with ESPN and Disney. So now they're kind of all one company because the guys on NFL Network, 2.5 right before this contract thing happened, they were making jokes about it on live TV. They were saying, was that 24.1? Oh, look, 25. Um, they were joking about that now technically, ESPN and them work together. So they may be switching off. Different personalities from ESPN might show up on the NFL network, vice versa. So I'm just so pissed off. I want my NFL network back. And they're like, well, I'm sure they'll come to a contract agreement before the season starts. Well, that's great, but there's shit going on now I want to hear about. Avengers 26. I don't know. I just swear these two guys were doing. That just looks. That looks like something out of the Kama Sutra. Sorry, I got distracted here. Is that a? His head's between his legs. He's shooting off a gun. I think I read into that. I think I can read into that. Number 26. Yeah, it is months away. That's the problem. It's months away. I want the NFL Network. I want to see rookie day, first day, end of July. Let's go. Avengers 27. I do also have. I think it's upstairs. I've got a nice Avengers X-Men run too. Avengers number 27, $3 start. 10 seconds. Another Red Hulk cover, number 28. Let's see. Let me peep in on the Timberwolves game here. $74-61. Oof. It's funny. They've been really trying to manhandle Wembanyama, and you can't do that with a guy that's 9 feet tall. 29. What'd you think about the elbow throw? $3, 10 seconds. Martin says that was definitely that was definitely an intentional elbow. I don't mind that they didn't suspend him a game because basically they did, right? Like that happened early in the game, and they threw him out of the game. So he was technically suspended for a game, right? Number 31. No number 30. Number 31. Penalty enough. Indeed. Indeed. 32. Check out this Avengers run. I got to remind myself how many issues there were. Avengers 2010. 2010, 34 issues. 2010 series, 34 issues. That is issue 32. Here's issue 33. Spider-Woman. Nice little Spider-Woman action. Hockey team blew it. Out of the playoffs. Hopefully the Timberwolves can make a comeback tonight. Yeah, you know, the fans here in Philly kind of feel the same way. They're like, well, the Sixers are out. The Flyers are out. When does Eagles training camp start? the Philly, the Philly, the Phillies suck, but then they fired their manager, and now they're I think they're number 2. Here's the final issue of that 2010 run. 34. Weird looking floor cover. All right, and then to finish it off, here is the Avengers Annual from this run. Avengers Annual number 1. All right, that's 2012. So they went a minute before they had an annual. All right, let's wind it back for those playing at home. We have the 2010 series. We've got Avengers Annual number 1. And we'll go backwards. We got 34, 33, 32, 31, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24.1, 24, 23, 22. Great cover. 21, 20, 19, 18. That's the cover you want right there. Number 12, Iron Man yielding the Infinity Gauntlet. Yes. Number 11, number 10. Then we jump to number 8, number 7, and that's it. All right. Nice little chunk of the run there. Only missing a couple issues. Almost had another complete set there. All right, so that's a little more than half the books now. I'm gonna, let's see, is this the last? All right, I'm gonna just flip through the next runs, and I want to get to the complete sets. You know, it wouldn't be a Cool and Common show without complete sets, right? All right, here we go. Speed round. The 2013 Avengers. That volume ran from 2013 to 2015, issues 1 through 44. Here's issue 15. 16, great Hulk cover. I love that Hulk cover. 16, 17, 18, 19, another great cover. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, so that's what I got from there. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.15. Any interest in those, let me know. All right. There is the 2023 Avengers. There's number 2 and number 7. All right, that's it. Just those two from the 2023 set. 2 and 7. And now, my friends, we're going to hit the complete sets. I'll show and run the complete sets. All right, here we go. Let me change the weight on these. All right. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Complete set. Issues 1 through 8. Number 1. Number 2 of 8. 3 of 8. 4 of 8. 5 of 8. 6 of 8. 7 of 8. And 8 of 8. So there you go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The entire 8-issue set. Gonna run it for 16. $2 a book. Let it go for 30 seconds. Give me a chance to stretch. Notorious BRGs is back. Good to see you again. Thanks for stopping back in. This is the 8-issue 2005 set of Earth's Mightiest Heroes. In the last 10 seconds, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know where these are going. They're going to get wrapped, bagged, and tagged. And they're coming to the comic book show. Let's go. All right, this is a book I was not aware of or familiar with, and it is really cool. Avengers AI, 12-issue complete set. Avengers AI, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There it is, 12-issue complete set, $20. $20, 12 issues, less than $2 a book. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 5 seconds on the 12-issue complete set Avengers AI. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, next. Ah. I do not have it upstairs. I have it right here. The 2012 complete set, all 12 issues of A versus X. This is a hot set. This one is nice, my friends. This one's worth a couple of bucks. A versus X, issue 0, Frank Cho cover. You know I like me some Frank Cho. Issue 1 is a $10 key. Round 1, round 2, round 3, Captain Wolvie. Round 4, round 5. This is a key and a variant cover. Round 6, round 7, round 8, Namor on the cover. Round 9, round 10, round 11, and round 12. Whew. All right, 12. It says actually a 13 issue complete set, books 0 through 12. It's the 2012 A versus X, Avengers versus X-Men, all 13 issues. All right, a little less than $4 an issue. $48 for 13 issues. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, key, 4, 3, 2, 1, key, and the 0 Frank Cho cover. All right, thanks for looking at that one, guys. Appreciate it. We had a couple people jump in there. Rusty, Forbes, Big Papa, Karoof. All right, your next complete set from 2012, Avengers Sanction. Avengers Limited Series, 4 issues, 1 of 4. Nice cable cap. Number 2, Cable Iron Man. Number 3, Cable Red Hulk. Love that action. Issue 4. Look at that. All right, 4 issue limited series. I comped it out. I'll throw down a little bit lower price. 20 bucks. $20 set for all 4 books. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and running. 15 seconds left, my friends. Last few seconds. All right. Okay. This is Let's see, do I have? Why is this back here? Hold on a second. Okay. All right, we're into the miscellaneous Avengers. This is it's kind of funny. This is Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is series 2. It's an 8-issue series. I got 1 and 2. AV. If you get the whole 8 issues, it spells out the word Avengers. There's A. Book 2 is V. Book 3 is E. Book 4 is N, etc. I got the first 2 issues. $2 a book. $4. Last 7 seconds. All right. And we got some miscellaneous stuff here. All right. We got Avengers World. It is a 21-issue series from 2014. I've got issues 1 and 2. Do 2 for $5 if anybody's interested. All right. And let's see here. What is that? Left side, right side. All right. This is a one-shot. Avengers Finale. One shot. 20 seconds, up and running. Last few seconds. Bruce, thanks for coming in. All right, that's the Avengers Finale one shot. And we got a couple miscellaneous books here. We got a really nice clean copy of Avengers Spotlight number 28. 5 on that one. It's up and running. All right, what else is there? I am an Avenger. Oh, that's got to go in the dollar box. No, we're not doing that one. Avengers Spotlight 28, Avengers Spotlight 26, and 29. Let's do the 3 of those together. Let's do those 3 for 8. Last few seconds. All right, so that was Avengers Spotlight 26, 28, and 29. This I am an Avenger I'm going to put that in the dollar bin. It's a little too rough, I think. All right, we'll do last little bundle here. See if anybody's interested. We got Avengers 1959, issue number 2. Reimagining of the Avengers in the 50s. Avengers Academy, issue 14.1. Free Comic Book Day, Avengers. And Avenging Spider-Man. That is not a Spider-Man book. That is actually an Avengers book, believe it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4 books. Four books, $9. All right. Well, my friends, that is it for the Avengers night. How about that? Woo. All right. Wow. All right. Well, hey, everybody. Just want to say, let's get that camera straight. All right. Hey, guys. Hey, thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate it. Martin, great to see you again, buddy. Let's go, Wolves. Come on. Come on, Timberwolves. Let's go. Do something. You got to hit Wembanyama in the knees. You got to take out the knees and the tree falls down. You know what I'm saying? All right. I didn't say that. Anyway, Andrew, thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate you, buddy. Eric, sorry I didn't see you tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. Got some great Avengers there for your consideration. Let me know, and we'll catch up soon. All right? Until next time, my friends, let's keep it cool, keep it common, keep it collected. We'll catch you next Friday with more shows. If you're watching and you like CDs and music, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, CD and cassette show. See you there.